Good morning, students. Today we will start the chapter 3, Our Changing Earth, from Geography section. Earlier we completed 2 chapters of Geography and I hope you understood it properly. And today we have this main points: lithospheric plates, endogenic forces, exogenic forces, and a volcano. So first of all, we are going to talk about lithospheric plates. Now before we start this point, let us do the revision regarding the lithosphere. Can you tell me, students, what is a lithosphere? Yeah, so a lithosphere is the solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth. This is the hard top layer of the earth. It is made up of rocks and minerals and covered by a thin layer of soil. It is actually made up of rocks and minerals and covered by a thin layer. It is an irregular surface with various landforms. It's a kind of irregular surface, and you can see plateau, mountains, plains, valleys. These comes under this landforms. Landforms are found over the continents and also on the ocean floor. Even on the ocean floor you can see such mountains and plains, and so this is basically a lithosphere. And now let us start the chapter. Let us read the first paragraph. Okay. So the page number is here. Wait, just wait for 1 minute. Changing our earth, right? So the page number is 12, and here we have the first paragraph. Lithosphere is broken into a number of plates. Now, this lithosphere is actually broken into many plates, and it is known as lithospheric plates. It is called lithospheric plates. You will be surprised to know that these plates move around very slowly. ये जो plates होती है वो बहुत धीरे धीरे move होती है, just a few millimeters each year. Each year it moves like a few millimeters. This is because of the movement of the molten magma inside the earth. Now inside the earth, you know that there is molten magma, and because of that the movement is happening. The molten magma inside the earth moves in a circular manner as shown in the activity. Now it moves in a circular manner. It goes like this. So each year the movement is like a few millimeters of this plates. Let us see the activity. Take a small colored paper palette. This activity you can do at your home as well. It's very easy. You have to take a small colored paper palette and put it in a beaker half filled with water. You have to fill the beaker half with water. Place the beaker on a tripod stand and heat it. You have to put it on tripod and you have to give the heat. As the water warms up, you will observe that the paper palette is moving upward along with the warm layers of water. So what you will see is paper palette will move, and it will move upward along with the warm layers of water and then sinks back along with the cooler layers of water. So when we give the heat, it moves upside, and when it cools down, it goes down. The molten magma inside the earth moves in a similar manner. So this is the movement of magma they have shown through the activity. Let's read the second paragraph. The movement of these plates cause changes on the surface of the earth. जो भी मूवमेंट होती है उसकी वजह से अर्थ के सरफेस के ऊपर भी चेंजेस होते हैं. The earth movements are divided on the basis of the forces which cause them. Now movements are divided on the basis of the force. Now which kind of force the earth is facing? On the basis of that, movements happen. The forces which act in the interior of the earth are called as एंडोजेनिक फोर्सेस. अर्थ के अंदर जो भी मूवमेंट्स होती है उसको बोलते हैं एंडोजेनिक फोर्सेस. एंड द मूवमेंट्स विच आर हैपनिंग ऑन द सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ, दिस इज कॉल्ड द एक्सोजेनिक फोर्सेस. Clear, students? Okay, now here you have a mind map which is given in the pink box. The movement of the earth is given. So under the endogenic forces you will have sudden forces and you have dystrophic forces. So which kind of forces comes under sudden forces? Earthquake is sudden force, volcano is a sudden force, and landslide. These are the sudden forces which happens inside of the earth, and that is why it is called endogenic forces. And under which sudden forces come like earthquake, volcano, and landslide. Then you have diastrophic forces, under which building mountains comes, and this is the first force and this is the second force. Now under the exogenic forces you will see erosional and depositional. That means river, wind, sea waves, glaciers. So these are the exogenic forces which happens on the surface of the earth. If flood is there, you will see such kind of forces on the surface. If the wind blows hard, then the sea waves, because of the tsunami in the sea, you will see sea waves are increasing, and the water is coming out of the sea. Then the glaciers. So these are the exogenic forces. Okay. Endogenic forces sometimes produce sudden movements and at the other times produce slow movements. Movement कैसी होती है? बहुत slow movements होती है. Sudden movements like earthquakes and volcanoes cause mass destruction over the surface of the earth. Now here we are talking about the earthquake and the volcanoes. उसकी वजह से sudden destruction होता है, बहुत सारी चीजें डैमेज होती है, बहुत लोग अपनी जान गंवा देते हैं, अपनी प्रॉपर्टीज, अपने घर, वो सभी चीजों का बहुत ज्यादा नुकसान हो जाता है. Okay, now in the brown box you have the lithospheric plates. The Earth's crust consists of several large and some small, rigid, irregularly shaped plates which carry continents and the ocean floor. So here you have two things, ocean floor and the continents, which includes lithospheric plates. Okay. Now let us come to the page number 13, volcano. So here we are going to talk about the volcano. I think students, you have been learning about the volcano, so it's easy for you to understand. But let us understand volcano with the help of the diagram. So let me draw the diagram for you. So here we are going to draw the diagram of volcano. It's a kind of mountain shape they have made here, and you can also see this in your textbook so that you can easily understand what they have done here. Okay, here you can see small pipes, and this is called, these pipes are called vent. Okay, so these are the vents, and from that vent all the lava comes out. Okay, so here actually this is a brownish kind of layer, and see this is in red color actually. This thing is in red color, and here inside of the earth you can see the lava. So magma chamber, this is called the magma chamber, main center of magma, and magma coming out from it, magma chamber this is, and here this is crust, this is mantle, this area is crater, and here you see all the gases and ashes are coming out, gases and ash, and here these are the actually pipes for lava. So you can see here this vent, this is also vent, this is crater. Okay, and from here the lava is coming out, these are the lava. Okay, so I hope this diagram is clear. These are the vents, this is actually magma chamber. Here you see so much magma, and from this vent, this is vent, the lava is coming out from here, Here you can see gases and ash. This is the crust, and this is mantle. Okay, and this is crater. This portion is called crater. So this is the diagram of a volcano, so that you can easily understand how the lava comes out from the magma chamber. Similarly, when the lithospheric plates move, the surface of the earth vibrates. When lithospheric plates movements you can see the movement of the surface of the earth. Here we are talking about the surface, not about inside of the earth, but on the surface what is happening. The vibrations can travel all around the earth. Vibrations जो होते हैं पूरे earth पे होते हैं. These vibrations are called earthquakes. So here we are talking about earthquakes. The place in the crust where the movement starts is called the focus. जो जगह होती जहाँ से ये movement start होता है उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Focus बोलते हैं. The place on the surface above the focus, फोकस के ऊपर का जो एरिया होता है उसको हम बोलते हैं एपिसेंटर. आपने बहुत बार सुना होगा कि ये जो अर्थक्वेक आया उसका एपिसेंटर ये एरिया था, ये पर्टिकुलर एरिया. तो ये जहां से स्टार्ट होता है वो प्लेस को बोलते हैं फोकस, और उसके ऊपर का एरिया होता है उसको बोलते हैं एपिसेंटर. Vibrations travel outwards from the epicenter as waves. ये वाइब्रेशन जो स्टार्ट होते हैं, इट स्टार्ट्स एज वेव्स फ्रॉम द एपिसेंटर. ग्रेटेस्ट डैमेज इज यूजुअली क्लोजेस्ट टू द एपिसेंटर. जो एपिसेंटर होता है उसके आसपास मैक्सिमम डैमेज होता है. बिल्डिंग्स सारी गिर जाती है, लोग दब जाते हैं, तो मैक्सिमम जो डैमेज होता है, नुकसान जो होता है, वो एपिसेंटर के आसपास के एरिया में ज्यादा से ज्यादा होता है, क्योंकि वहां उसका इंटेंसिटी मूवमेंट का सबसे ज्यादा रहता है. द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द अर्थक्वेक डिक्रीजेस